After a billion-dollar hailstorm hits an area, your focus should be on running your business, not on insurance claims. We have helped streamline the insurance process for hundreds of roofing contractors across the U.S., and we can do it for yours too. Visit us online at c3adjusters.com and learn how we can help you save time and get claims paid faster.
Guess who's back? A lot later now. So I'm going to be talking a little quieter. My girlfriend is asleep in the other room. I'm trying not to wake her up. But lo and behold, we have some more storms moving through the area now in Tarrant and Dallas counties. This is going to be any crazy baseball stuff again. This time we're going to be a little smaller, but I figured jump back on. Hey, it is moving through a different area. While I was away and dealing with 1,000 other things, I wasn't just sitting around, trust me. We had hail go through where the airport's at, and a couple other hailstorms happening as well. More minor, head up to some golf balls in the area. But we are checking this out, and let's see how little sleep will I get tonight, because I will be in the office tomorrow morning. I won't be doing the video in the morning. Derek will be doing the video tomorrow, but nonetheless. So we got a couple storms here that got going. Hang on, my chat seems to not be working again. Some stupid reason. Dang it. Alright, well, whatever. So here we are, we're rolling the radar back a little bit here. You see storms forming by Keller, Grapevine, and oh, there we go, there's the chat. And over by Fort Worth, whoa, big marker just popped up over by Pembroke. We're going to be watching this guy right here. This one is exploding real fast. We have this storm over by Lake Worth. I don't think this one's dropping big hail yet. I'm probably going to go to the 4-panel. I'm not going to let you know. Not going to, a little tired. Most interesting was this storm over by Keller. We have going towards Colleyville. Mark got a little bit bigger. Getting some hail in here. I bet we're seeing some P to $half size hail in Colleyville as this continues to move to the southeast. That's again the best looking storm currently. Looks like we may have more other storms we're looking at too. Over by Coppell and Carrollton, just off to the east of Dallas International. Going to Farmers Branch. Looks like we had a brief period of some quarter size hail and has now since probably gotten below quarter size. But again, right now the most interesting one is this one over by Pembroke that is blowing up really fast. Biggest marker so far. We can probably look at it in 3D, see how it looks there. Well, it's getting cut off. You see here, it's cut off like this, so we're getting close to the radar. So it's not picking that part up, but it has a pretty decent core. Seems to be growing, assuming we can finish everything off. Any comments coming in? Sleep over it. Rated. Concert is over. Let's rock. 19-hour days. All night event. Ask Randy Upton. I don't think it's gonna be all night. I think we're gonna this is probably gonna be the tail end of it. Hopefully, we'll see. We may have a bunch of activity tomorrow too. So we don't want to all be too burnt out already before we go towards the East Coast. All right, here we see over by looks like a little pocket of hail, possibly quarter size over by just inside the I-820 loop here. By Lake Worth and Sansom Park. Maybe a little bit of quarters there. I think it might be mostly sub-severe in that spot. Let's go down to the 2-panel. I think most of the hail here over by Colleyville, probably right along Paul Johnson Road and Pool Road. I think we're seeing some quarter-size hail all up in this area here. Siri, no, go away.
I'm sorry. I don't have any places to show.
Nope, go away. Leave. How much hail in Louisville? Where's Louisville at right now? Oh, yeah, quarter report at 1709 in Davis and Keller. That makes sense. Had that again, that quarter report. Coming in some quarter size hail with that. Chance Falls, Missouri. Where was Missouri? I'm sure there was somewhere in Missouri here. Yeah, it's too far back. Anyway, otherwise, on other areas, we have a big storm over by Sulphur Springs right now. Warned for tennis balls, tornado warned. It looks like south side of Sulphur Springs. You're getting some big time hail there, probably some up to golf ball size hail. And Louisville, you have passed in Louisville already. All those hail's done. I think maybe that storm from earlier might have done something there. Not even. Yeah, nothing in Louisville. Babbling on about cold crap. Jeez. Alright, yeah, again, this storm by Benbrook, this might be the tail on Charlie too, so I'm watching this one carefully. Echo tops in this bad boy. Alright, I can't get good echo tops because it's stupid, alright, radar. Dang it. 1 inch hail still dropping. That's a question, Eric? Yes, I believe so. Definitely within this area. Too excited to sleep. Hailed on my house an hour ago. How big was that hail at your house there, Sam? What does the hail look like in Carrollton? Carrollton, I'm probably pretty small there right now. We had some quarters by Coppell, I think in Carrollton right now. Unless this storm really strengthens out of nowhere here, we're probably seeing sub-severe hail, and it's going to stay that way through as it moves towards Dallas. Again, we have a lot of activity trying to form. I think we're starting to form a line, so we may not have a very long period of hail, which honestly, I either want this to go crazy or kind of wrap it up a little bit so I can get some sleep. But yeah, over here, Farmer's Branch, the fact that it's kind of arcing like this, a little bit of that hook action, it's a little curious. Let's see, quarter size in Wiley. Yeah, so yeah, Wiley did get quarter size hail earlier in the evening somewhere along the way. There's been a bunch of storms going on. I didn't want to be streaming for like 5 straight hours, so I did not keep it going forever. Yeah, it looks like over by Benbrook, we're dropping some quarters now right along I-20. This will be generally moved to the east-southeast, so well into Benbrook, by Edgecliff Village, eventually over by maybe Everman. So that'll be in a few minutes here. We'll see if this is the one that takes off or if we can get something else all along this strip here. Just got quarters and about 20 minutes ago. Yep, yeah, Konar quarters. Send him some Red Bull. Not big enough, but still exciting. Still got 2 months left in the season 2. Oh yeah, this is just the beginning here, guys. We got plenty more to where it comes from. Just past through Keller, dime size. Yeah, dime size doesn't survive. Surprise me. Bradford pear trees. You gotta love them, guys. All right. Okay, we're getting a bigger marker here. Getting a little more excited about Benbrook. I got a certain client who lives in this area. I'm willing to bet he'll give me a phone call in a few minutes. I'm gonna ignore it. But I think we're seeing more hail. Yeah, we're definitely seeing severe hail happening here, right along I-20 in Benbrook. And Benbrook is just to the south of Fort Worth, southwest of Fort Worth. It is going to possibly strengthen some more. Let's look at this on. God, that's right now. I'm getting close to the radar, so looking at 3D is only going to be so helpful. That's a bummer. Of course, the best storm right now is, yeah, you can't see it on 3D, but it is definitely the best looking storm of all of them so far. And there's nothing in its way. So I think this will be what I'm expecting to see more bigger hail with it. Everything else seems to be kind of petering out a little bit. Storm over on Farmers Branch, I think that's sub-severe hail right now. You got that little core right here, but you don't see anything with CCs. And nothing else looks very promising. So probably sub-severe hail, even knowing the storm looks kind of interesting. Ooh. What did Billy say? Yeah, hammer Alan as well. Yes, yeah, Billy. There was a really big storm earlier, the 5-star map. So anything that's happening right now, I'll get added to it. This is by no means anything like what happened earlier. That wasn't the biggest storm of the day. But where in here you see with the CCs, for $50 size hail. Wouldn't be surprised if this, just the way this thing's trying to organize and get its act together, we could see hail maybe a little bit bigger than that as we continue to move off to the east-southeast. Is this storm going over the same area as earlier? Asked Ryan. No, this is actually going over a completely different section of the Metroplex. Allen and McKinney and all that stuff got hit earlier, and then areas north of I-20 got hit. This one is getting hit south of I-20 here over in Pembroke. These storms are not making severe hail right now. And then further to the east, we got golf ball size hail in Sulphur Springs. That might be a texting sitting here. 1 second. I may have to shoot Frank a text. How many people live there? Oh, crap. Hang on 1 second. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. I just had to pull some double duty here. Letting Frank know, as he's the one mapping it. We gotta send text alerts for golf ball size or bigger. If it happens in town. And it may have, we'll see. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so next update we have here on the radar, Pembroke. If you're like right along Mercedes Street and Winscott Road, you're getting some hail. You're definitely getting probably some maybe up to some ping pong ball size hail. I wouldn't rule it out. And that's pretty good. Definitely some $quarter to $50 size hail. No question about that one. And here in Fort Worth, looks to be right in downtown. You're getting some hail. Maybe not quite quarter size hail, but you're getting hail nonetheless. McKinney's getting hit right now on my back patio. Let's go back up by McKinney. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, a little bitty storm happening right now. Moving through. Probably some sub-severe hail there. And yeah, $quarter $50 size hail. Somebody mentioned something about another state. Other states that isn't Texas. All right. Well, right now. Severe hail and probably none of them. Maybe there's this one that was right in the Red River down by Broken Bow and Idabel, Oklahoma, but otherwise this one has wind. Yeah, no, we're only talking Texas now. Sorry about you. Yeah, maybe we might squeeze out a couple quarter size stones here in downtown Fort Worth. Looks like we're trying to make its own little embedded quarter supercell. Oof. That's what happens, I haven't had caffeine in about 8 or 9 hours now, guys. So I apologize. I'm a little slow on the uptake here. All right. Yep, there we go. Okay, he did believe that there was golf ball size hail after all. So now next update here. This storm by Pembroke, it's going to look kind of garbage. The radar is right here. The closer you get to the radar, the less storm you have to pick it up. So it comes up at an angle like this. So the radar is back by my elbow. So the storm is going to move through, and it's just going to kind of cut it off as it moves across, which makes it unfortunately really, really challenging to see what's going on radar when you're within only a couple hundred feet of the surface. You don't see any intricacies of the storm. What I can say is there's hail hitting the ground over on the Route 465. You're getting some hail there. Again, probably quarter, $half size hail. Again, this is probably like a new hail date for Benbrook here. In downtown, no hail. Yeah, let's see, whereabouts in downtown? Yeah. Probably just east of downtown, you're getting a little bit of hail. I'm not convinced that downtown Fort Worth is getting quarters. Probably sub-severe hail for the most part. Storm literally just popped up. It could strengthen a little bit as we go on here. So, I got people. Somebody gonna call you after this, Paul Conover. Don't call me specifically. I think Frank and myself will be. We're just trying to get this done so we can sleep and we can be ready for tomorrow. So, But hail traces staff, there might be at least one of us that falls an all-nighter tonight, or at least very late nights. I'll be here working tomorrow too. It's just part of storm season. I think we'll have a couple days where it's gonna be quiet this week, so we can catch up on some sleep. But until then, not too much. All right, I'm gonna bring it to 4 panels now again, so I can kind of analyze this stuff. Okay, so here, this right here. When you're seeing all these brown, orangey colors, not good. A lot of rain, a lot of melting. So you're probably seeing pretty small hail. ZDR is not showing too much. CCs aren't too promising. So again, probably sub-severe hail, if any, a lot of rain. Heavy rain for sure. And this is near downtown, right along I-30. Down by Benbrook. Most recent update. Let's see, how's it looking going in 3D? So, you see what I mentioned, how it kind of like chops off. You can kind of see like the staircase here as the radar is getting chopping the storm up. I'm really just trying to tell if it's collapsing or not. It's really hard to tell. When you get this close, it's so hard to tell. It's much easier to tell when after the fact and it's already occurred. So I think there's still at least a little bit of hail falling across Benbrook right now. Let's see what's going on. Our comments coming in. Of course, this all hits the night before I'm in jury duty. Storm spotter in jury. Is the Fort Worth storm heading to North Richland Hills? Plano. What's up with the Southern Moving Fort Worth area? Okay. So, a lot of interest in this storm right here. Let me turn the spotter data on real quick. Let's try to find Alan Seymour. Alan, you don't have your thing on. Yeah, he doesn't have his thing on. Bummer. But anyway, still warned for quarters across the area. Sulphur Springs looks like they got some golf balls in south side town. Ooh, one for baseball size. Jeez. Don't know how big that actually is, but it's kind of in a little bit of a dead spot for hail. And look at that, we got a $half report in the southwestern portions of Fort Worth over by Benbrook. Like I was saying, quarter to $half size hail was what I was kind of expecting. Wouldn't have been surprised if we saw a ping pong ball or two. Most recent update here. Oops. Sorry about that. Sorry about the little bit of whiplash on that one. Again, not looking crazy in downtown. The storm's trying really hard in downtown to get its act together to drop some quarter-size hail, but I'm looking really hard just east of downtown Fort Worth to see much other than, some nickel-size hail at best. Okay. Alright, good morning. Just turn it on. Of course, now you turned it on, Alan. Come on, man. I can't keep going back and forth like this. I'll check on it in a second here. I'm going to go back over to the storm in Sulphur Springs. It's no longer in Sulphur Springs. We're picking up from so we had the exact opposite problem with this storm than we have storm by Benbrook, where it's right next to the radar. This one's far as crap from the radar, which makes it kind of a pain to tell what's going on. It looks pretty intense. Wouldn't be surprised there's some big hail in here, but it's also in a fairly rural area, so I'm not too concerned. Probably, you're probably getting some 2.5 inch hail in that. Golf ball size hail, probably getting southern sides of Sulphur Springs. Here, back in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, downtown Dallas, you're about to see some rain now. Again, this hail looks very small and inconsequential, same as in Irving, and probably in Fort Worth, probably barely any hail at all. So, let's see, this is Joshua. He said, what other city can you get 50 to 75 viewers at 1 a.m.? The only other time we got that many viewers was Hurricane Florence when we were up all night. We had quite a few people watching us being dumb in that storm, but that was different. Let's see. Yeah, in Denver. Somebody said, please fix your mic. Unfortunately, this is my laptop mic. I need to have a separate microphone for this installed in the future. More to come. I'll probably use one of the microphones from the green screen room. That way we've updated that. But I will try and step. Yeah, we could probably pull in about 70 viewers from Denver if we had a storm at 1 o'clock in the morning. I think it's working okay. Mic should be fine. As long as I tell you, probably hear the hum of my laptop again. I'm using the laptop microphone, which makes it a little bit of a pain in the butt. Let's see. Yeah, again, continued. Probably some sub-severe hail in Fort Worth. I don't know if we're going to be seeing some seriously big hail, like even just severe hail. I think we're still sub-severe, half-inch to dime-size hail likely along Highway 180. Again, that quarter-size hail probably still occurring though in Benbrook, right around Granbury Road. And then we have another storm trying to form, but I think that one won't affect as much of the metro. Mic sounds okay on my end. Yeah, so looks like people are getting the mic fine. Good. Yeah, so the storm off to the east is definitely the strongest storm. Is again south of Como here. This one looks like it's a bit of a monster. Don't think it is going to hit anything else of significance. Sulphur Springs was the biggest storm you're going to get. I mean, that's the one with baseballs. That's crazy. Yeah, unless it makes the forever journey to Longview, we're not seeing a big hailstorm there. Do your thing, cool. All right. Good to know. Yeah, otherwise I think this stuff here in the Dallas area is not looking super great. I think we just kind of got this last little blast here of maybe some quarters again. If we can squeeze out some quarters in Fort Worth here, this would just be a new data losses, not new damage or anything. All that damage, all that damaging hail was definitely earlier today, that first swath. I mean, I've seen now quite a few pictures from our lovely friends sending us pictures of quite a bit of damage. I saw a ton of car damage. And, some roof damage that I've seen so far. I know it's pretty dark out. I also am not a roofer. I can't see roof damage as easily unless there's like holes. And I mean, there's definitely quite a bit of work to be had from that first storm earlier today. And again, anything that's happening now, that'll be added to the 5-star map that's already occurred. So, oh boy, man, don't worry. By the time we get to like the end of April, we're going early May, I'm probably wide awake for this and be like, all right, let's do this. Go 4 a.m. Let's watch the sunrise. But right now, not so much. Again, I'm used to getting up real early and then going to bed at reasonable hours. So, winter time's making me soft. All right. Yeah, so it looks like we're probably getting into the not as exciting realm. Things probably getting quieter. Not a ton of hail happening. Got another person messaging us on intercom now. Yeah, I don't know what the hell you did, but I don't see your deal here. Oh, here's a little preview for tomorrow, guys. By the way, here's your health threat for tomorrow. Looks like we have. Let's go over what cities the Storm Prediction Center thinks tomorrow's risk will be. So if you're here watching live coverage, you're getting a preview of tomorrow's forecast, what Derek will probably be talking about. Cities at risk include Atlanta, Georgia, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Huntsville, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, Pensacola, Florida, Mobile, Gulfport, New Orleans, and all the way back west to, damn, they didn't put Houston in here. I didn't think they put Houston in, but look at that. We got Houston in there as well. So again, this is the risk for tomorrow. So again, we got a chance for some storms in here. I don't know if you guys want me to try to do a little bit of mini forecasting for you right now, go ahead, put in the comments. We'll take some time. We'll go over the forecast a little bit. I know there's only about 30 of you in here, but you know, why not? Right out while I'm on here. So let's go for it. Yeah, I don't. We could again. A little excited. Maybe we get some Houston action. I know a lot of Texas folks who aren't in the DFW area would love Houston to get a decent hailstorm tomorrow, and probably a lot more folks that love an Atlanta hailstorm, especially that north side. But that's for a different day. Houston would be cool, said Joshua. All right, yeah. So otherwise, looks like hail threat is pretty minimal here with this Fort Worth storm. And okay, so things get kind of crummy looking here. And I think the large hail is likely ended at Edge Cliff Village. I think most of the instability is starting to come to a close here. So I think not seeing a whole lot else going on. Any other reports to mention? Just a new tornado warning. They toned down the hail size a little bit on that too. So again, the overview, this is all that's really producing hail at the moment. It's all pretty quiet. Anything ever happening in NC? North Carolina? Not quite yet. Don't worry. You guys are in an area where you can get hail almost year round, so well into the summertime. So hopefully we can get a pretty good storm. I know a lot of folks, you guys haven't had a good hailstorm since 2017. So I know quite a few of you let go. And I was asking, did you miss the hurricane? Yeah, that's true. You guys didn't get that much hail last year, but you did get a hell of a hurricane. I was there for that one for sure. Okay. All right, guys. I think that is pretty much all I got for you. It is looking pretty quiet. I think this is going to be it. I think we're really running low on that hail potential for the rest of the evening into the overnight hours. It's after midnight now. Hell, it's almost 1 a.m. So I'm probably going to get some sleep. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Well, if we have live coverage to have, you'll see me tomorrow. Derek will be doing the video tomorrow since it was the first 5-star map. As is tradition, he'll have 5-star pants and he'll be doing the forecast video for tomorrow. Yeah, that's right, Justin. That 2017 storm was pretty good. And again, live coverage, do those hail dances. I know most of you guys watching probably in the DFW area. But hey, you know what? Let's go to bed. And let's hope for tomorrow. Maybe Houston will get something. Maybe Atlanta, Birmingham, somebody like that. Our 5-star competition's over now that Melissa won. So, or actually, Nathan Higgs won. But I'll see you guys. I'm not going to keep rambling anymore. I'm getting tired. See you tomorrow.